open your third eye and welcome this ad to reach video game nirvana through PC Game Pass. Game Pass has PC Game Pass. Game Pass has PC Game Pass. Game Pass has PC games. Nirvana awaits.
Hi, I'm Hannah, also known as HanZ, and I am the team captain for Carleton FE.
Hi, I'm OkTina. I play Duelist and I'm the IGL for Carleton FE.
Hi everyone, my in-game name is Tranquil and I play Initiator for Carleton FE.
Hi, my in-game name is Aquinoctium. I play Controller for Carleton University FE team.
Hi, I'm Apple. I am the Sentinel player for Carleton University.
So I've known Tina for a while. I actually knew her from the Game Changers world.
I've known Hannah since... how long have I known Hannah? I actually don't even remember. How did Hannah find me? Because I can't really remember how we met, I feel like we just hit it off instantly. To be honest, like ever since we met, I've considered her a good friend. She's really trustworthy.
Tammy and Casey, I actually met through tryouts, and it turns out that I played Rust with Tammy the year before.
We played Rust together, but I was like a noob, like hella noob. I had a MacBook. I didn't have my setup yet, or PC, so it was just like running on like really bad graphics and like the frames were horrible. But she was really nice, really welcoming.
And it took me a while to remember that I did play Rust with her, but yeah, like I officially met her in tryouts with Casey.
Well, I'm normally quite a shy person, so when I first met her, she did a really good job of helping me to kind of open up and be kind of more talkative towards all the members of my team. And she just immediately, I figured that this was a wonderful person that I would very much get along with. And yeah, that has definitely held up. We're very good friends now.
And Helen, I talked to a bit before tryouts because I saw that she was coming into the community, very new.
My first impression was like her messaging me about like trying out. At first, I was like, whoa, like this is kind of weird, you know? She's definitely like a really nice like person. She definitely like looks out for like who like she's around, like who she cares for, and yeah, she's definitely like a good friend towards me.
Hannah's a really great leader. She books a lot of our scrims and games, and she sets up like the lobbies, and she records the VODs for us so that we can like VOD review it like later on if we need to. She has a lot of talent for managing, and she's very sweet, and she's really hardworking too. So yeah.
She's younger than me, but like she kind of feels like a mom sometimes. Like she's so organized, and yeah, she's always taken on that sort of like organized leadership role.
I'm honestly so lucky to say that we have had the best synergy with each other. Honestly, like I couldn't have asked for a better team this year. I was born in Mississauga, Ontario in Canada, very close to Toronto if people don't know where that is. I lived in Oakville for a bit, lived around Toronto, and then I went to Waterloo, where I grew up until the 8th grade, and then I moved here in Ottawa for high school and university, and I've been here ever since. I got into gaming when I was very young. I think I was in like the 3rd or 4th grade. My friends would always be like after school like, oh, yo, Hannah, like let's hop on. We gotta survive the monsters game, get on that. So, you know, after school it was always just like a run back to my house so that I could get on Roblox to play with my friends. And I think like that was just such a core memory of mine of how I started. I grew up in a very immigrant household where my mom and dad would always tell me, Hannah, like, you're a girl, you're supposed to be helping me around the house, you're not supposed to be on the computer all day. So for a long time I just had a very confusing relationship with gaming, but I don't think it was until I started playing Valorant that I started feeling like this was something that was a passion of mine and that I really wanted to pursue it in one way or the other. So I think I wasn't genuinely a gamer until I bought my new PC and I started really playing Valorant for real. I definitely tried to grind school alongside gaming during high school. Everything was online and it was a lot easier to do school, so I was able to bring back good enough marks to get into engineering, and I had the option between University of Ottawa and Carleton. And if I'm being 100% honest, I went up against Carleton Ravens in a Red Bull tournament when I was in grade 12 of high school, and they absolutely rolled us. And I kid you not, sorry, but like, I kid you not, that was literally the pushing point of why I wanted to choose Carleton, because I saw that the Valorant like game was like kind of serious and strong there. Like, I just saw so much like foundation, like I saw like a whole community and 5 players of Valorant at Carleton, and I really wanted to join Carleton because it felt like a bit more of a warmer and smaller community there, just in general on campus. Like, it's very close together. So I got into environmental engineering at Carleton. So last year there was actually a women/non-binary collegiate tournament, so I wanted to make a quick team to see if we could like win out. At the time I had only known 5 of us, so I kind of had made like a small team really quick, kind of like a pug team, to kind of run into this tournament and see where we get to. It was like a lot on our back. We really wanted to make a performance, and we ended up winning that. And then following this year in fall, we had a whole tryout, and we had almost 15 girls trying out. And it was honestly amazing to see all of these like members coming out to try out. I didn't even know we had that many girls or any marginalized genders that were playing the game like that for us. And we were just so fortunate to have so many talented people playing that it was a very hard selection to make the team, but we have like a core 5 now, which is honestly amazing with our sub.
I was definitely a bit nervous, but we did quite well in the first round, so after our first game, my confidence was definitely much higher than before, because, you know, we had some very good score lines going into it.
Now the hood is gonna be Apple running that farming simulator, getting 2 kills already. Teddy with the sticker, not able to get anything, and HanZ, as always, ready to pick up the pieces that remain left.
To be honest, I wasn't really thinking about any of the other games.
We only thought that UH Scarlet would be our true enemy at the end of the day.
First game starts, we're on Icebox, and rounds were kind of like back to back. And then I remember I died in this one specific way, like round start, and I got really tilted off that. And I'm like, okay, no more of this. We're just gonna win. I can't lose. I don't want to lose to this team. I really just need to win. Like, we need to win. And then I think I got an ace like 2 rounds later or something, and I'm like, oh, this is great. This is great for my mental, for our team's mental. This is great for their mental, because I know their mental probably went down after that. Yeah, and then I'm pretty sure it was a close game. It was like 13-10 or something, but we ended up winning out, and I think we just played a better game, and that was their map pick as well, so I was really confident. They put up more of a fight on split, actually. I think we ended the game like 13-11. It was really close. And I remember closer to the end of the game, I like paused and I'm like, guys, let's just dial in. Like, let's just finish it out, close it out, dial in. I'm not trying to go to map 3. Let's just finish it out. And then we did.
I was asleep, like I had to leave, but the girls, they sat in call and they VOD reviewed. I think that we just put so much effort that day, because we didn't think like, oh yeah, we're locked in for grand finals, we don't have to do anything. The girls worked 10 times harder after our games to make sure that we definitely locked in and we win those grand finals.
So we knew like pretty much their plays. So Tina made calls around that.
Kind of looked at like what tendencies they had like during attack, and like see like what their defense setup was, and that we could like counter strat them. Like usually people have like say like the first 5 rounds they have like some sort of set play, and like usually like those set plays you kind of like routinely like keep doing those. So like we basically just read them like a book, I think.
So going into the finals, we saw that they picked Fracture, and I was very, very excited to play them on Fracture because that's one of our better maps too. And I knew like what their strategies were for the most part, like pretty much most of, if not all of their set plays. Round 1, I remember I called, someone hit them, and I don't want to take Sand without a flash. So
Okay.
we're not gonna stun A main. We're gonna stun Sand because they don't play anyone A main, and we're just gonna bulldoze through them, and it's gonna be crazy. And we did exactly that. All right, let's go. Okay. Woo! Flash.
Nice.
Grim tower.
Hitting it.
I'm looking safe.
I'm walking up drop.
Setting walls, setting walls.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
one flank,
low.
two flank, two
Two.
flank, two flank.
3 fights 1.
Yeah.
I'm drop.
I'm flashing.
They smoked me off.
Whoa. Going tower. Close left.
Last two flank.
I have turret.
Not on.
Off.
One enemy remains.
I have nade.
Right side.
Not on.
Nice.
And it went literally perfectly like in my head, and I was like, okay, this is gonna be easy. This is gonna be so easy.
Nice.
Let's go.
Going into map 2, like as a team, I think like we were kind of like struggling a little bit. Like personally for me, I was mentally struggling a little.
It was a rematch on Split, I think.
I remember we took a timeout, probably on CT side, where I was just like overwhelmed a little bit.
Guys, we've beat them before on this map. Let's dial it in, you know? Stop getting in your heads about your aim or whatever. Just make the right play and stop overthinking. Because I feel like everyone's overthinking.
Because I was like, okay, I don't know what's happening, but we're like crumbling. So we gotta like calm down a little bit and like make sure we're playing like as a team, right?
Leading up to like the clutch, I was like, oh shit, like it's like 12, it's 11, like I have to clutch this up or else it's OT. So like I'm in CT and I just put like a lurk smoke like in front of like the CT and I just walked through it.
Spike planted.
And then KC comes out.
One's fell.
Turns out I kill the guy, I swing the guy hell, and then they're like, oh, the guy's low, and I see that he swings like the person I'm against. I forgot who it was, like Killjoy. She's like behind the boxes, and she like kind of like swings a little. Thankfully, like she swung and I killed her. So, and like I was to go defuse the bomb, obviously, and like I was just speechless. I like could not talk at all. Like I think you can hear it in like the clip itself. Like my whole team is like we're all shocked, like holy crap, like we're all going in like Texas, you know, like we're qualified for Texas, and like we're all like saying oh my god. But then like I literally like did not say anything at all, and so like we look back into like the custom like screen or whatever, and then I just say
Oh my god.
I'm the same. When we needed
Don't be there.
but I was like oh my god, like you know, I don't know.
I didn't have any words. I was just like holding my breath and I was like, wait, we actually won. And then Tina had to like calm us down and be like, guys, we won. And then we were like, ah! You know, we were just screaming.
We couldn't genuinely believe it until we started actually talking about booking flights and booking a hotel and all of these things.
Huge thanks towards Xbox for really giving us the opportunity to go to this event. It's so exciting.
And I feel like there's not that many like collegiate FE/non-binary tournaments that happen around, and I'm glad that I was able to have this like type of opportunity thanks to Xbox, obviously. I hope that Xbox will continue like sponsoring or like organizing other like tournaments so that there could be more light towards like this type of scene.
We're like a subsection within a subsection, and it's really exciting to be given this opportunity. Yeah, thanks to Xbox for letting us do this, for giving us the opportunity to play, for us to travel, you know, and to be featured here. It's really exciting, and to be honest, like if you asked me like 5 years ago if I would be in this position, I would not believe you.
This gives like a bunch of female/non-binary, all marginalized genders a platform to perform on, a platform to compete on. And honestly, I am very, very thankful for Xbox because I have been trying to make this a thing for so long. in collegiate. Ever since I came into university and I saw that there is literally no community for that, I've always been like, oh my god, we just need a push. And I think Xbox has given that push. And it has just created so many more opportunities for us. And I'm very thankful for that.